It's heard, it's rumoured but not confirmed, the post office are thinking of closing the sorting office, which is in King's Road, Crowthorne. And the concern that local residents have got is if that's closed, in order to collect any parcels or anything that haven't been delivered, Crowthorne residents are going to be asked to go to Bracknell, which is not easy even if you've got your own transport. If you're someone who's relying on public transport to get to an industrial estate in Bracknell, it's going to be really difficult. So we'd much rather they kept this sorting office open.
I'm really afraid that it'll shut before people realise what's happening, because they seem to have done it by stealth. They've told nobody, they're just doing it on the quiet, and it'll be shut before anyone knows what's going on. There are huge groups of people that will be affected. Most people around here work during the day, they're not at home when the mail comes. The businesses are particularly worried because they obviously are in a difficult situation at the moment.
Crowthorne is a community and people don't like facilities disappearing from our village, and it would upset a lot of the disabled and elderly people having to go to Bracknell.
What we're doing today is to ensure that Royal Mail knows our dismay at the proposed closure of the King's Road sorting office. It's been done by stealth, there has been no public consultation at all. It's going to impact our local community quite considerably.
In the rather cavalier way that the Royal Mail has gone about it, we feel that the people of Crowthorne have not been properly represented. Their views haven't been represented to the Royal Mail, and we want to make sure that that's done. The Royal Mail hasn't consulted anybody.
Now, we've got other ideas as to what alternatives there could be. I do understand their need to economise, and it may well be that the sorting office here in Crowthorne is much too big a premises for them to afford to keep open. But we don't need them to have their sorting function here. All we need really is just a counter and a safe or somewhere secure that mail could be kept, where people can come into the local area and collect it very easily.
We've been asking people, how they feel about this, and everybody that we've spoken to so far, does not think it's a good idea, and they've all agreed to sign a petition against it.
We've had support not only from our Bracknell Forest Councillors but our Wokingham councillors as well, across the fence, and we've had a lot of support from people who've come up and have signed and said, oh, thank you very much for what you do.